Next month, Texas voters will go to the polls after a historic few years to choose state leaders and much more. It's also just ahead of a legislative session expected to address several controversial subjects. And KCBD News Channel 11's Madeline Hall joins us with what is at stake on your ballots.
Well, we're 5 weeks away from the midterm elections, which means the races are heating up. The Texas positions up for grabs this election cycle include governor, lieutenant governor, attorney general, seats in the House of Representatives, and so many more.
Everything that we care about right now is on the line.
Democratic candidate Beto O'Rourke challenging incumbent Republican Greg Abbott for governor. Governor Abbott is seeking his third term in office and campaigning with what he calls a bicentennial blueprint. This includes issues of border and community security, property tax reform, and a veterans policy.
Rising property taxes place a heavy financial burden on many Texans. It is time to fix this broken system.
O'Rourke is campaigning on issues such as funding for public schools, gun safety, and reproductive freedom.
Teachers in Texas on average are underpaid by about $7,500 a year against the teachers nationally on average. Not to get to the best of the best, to the highest paid, to the most expensive, just to get to average across America.
As of September 30th, political polling website 538 showed Governor Abbott leading O'Rourke by about 7 points. Even though it might seem close, Texas Tech political science professor Kevin Banda says there are certain patterns that we see in midterm elections that he doesn't necessarily think will change this year.
It's a midterm election, and the general pattern in midterm elections is that the president's party does worse. So my default assumption in all midterm elections is that's what's going to happen, which would, in this context, means that Democrats are going to lose more elections than last time.
This doesn't mean that Democrats can't win, however.
So, I mean, it's totally plausible for Democrats to win a statewide election here. I haven't seen anything that makes me think it's going to happen this cycle, but yeah, it could happen.
Banda says that the problem is voter turnout.
You know, Texas, the party ID distribution in Texas is pretty narrow. So if Democrats are disproportionately mobilized, yeah, they could totally win in this state. Texas isn't quite what people think it is in terms of partisan stuff. It's just that Democrats don't turn out very much here.
Banda says that we're entering a more salient era and that more young people are mobilized this year than in years past. We'll keep you updated on the polls each week leading up to the election. For Road to the Midterms, Madeline Hall, KCBD News Channel 11.
And don't forget, October 11th is your last day to register to vote, either in person or by mail. If you're registered to vote but can't make it to your home county's polls, you have until October 28th to request an absentee ballot. Early voting begins October 24th, and the election is on Tuesday, November 8th.